Warning, this podcast contains lap dances.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, everyone, and welcome to the ASOTVpodcast for iZombie Season 2, Episode 16, Pour Some Sugars, Zombie. I am your host, Dom. With me is Kim and Nikki.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Good.
Good? Good?
Yeah.
Did you just get a lap dance?
I'm not gonna say.
No?
No.
You're not gonna say? You don't know if you just got a lap dance or not?
I'm not saying I don't know if I didn't or if I did. I'm just saying I'm not saying.
I'm jealous.
You're jealous of Nikki's potential lap dance.
Yes.
Oh. Interesting. Peyton got a lap dance.
She did.
Horrible.
We're very sure she got a lap dance. We saw it. It's confirmed lap dance.
No, but the best attempt at a stripper dance goes to Robbie.
Bravo.
He even had the music to go
Yeah,
with
he made his own music. He's
it. He was so freaking hyped she was gonna be on Stripper Brain.
Mm-hmm.
He was.
God.
He was all ready to hand it, shove it in her mouth. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
Was anybody upset by the stripper brain other than me?
That you expected more skin out of
I
Liv?
did.
Oh yeah, and she didn't dance on a pole. I can say that I was a little sad.
There was
but
no pole dancing.
Maybe
I mean,
that was an actress thing. She just didn't want to take it that far, kind of.
but we've seen her go further in other episodes. She showed more skin and more boob liftage and things. You know, she showed off more of her body in other episodes.
What about the fantasy writer?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she got pretty hardcore in that one.
Yeah.
Maybe she just doesn't like the profession of an entertainment dancer.
I mean, it's possible. I just expected. I expected a little more out of this. You know, not that I'm necessarily saying that I need to see the actress this way, but
she took on more of an attitude of. I mean, she took on the angry attitude of obviously a person that dates people that don't do that do bad things. That's not the wording I was looking for. The whole gangster wife, mobster wife attitude kind of thing.
That's what was angry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you looking at me?
I don't know. I was waiting for you to find the words.
I was working on it.
Okay.
No, I'm getting what you're coming from, because I think when we read the synopsis last episode last podcast, we were all like, oh my god, shit is going down, and nothing really happened.
No.
She sat on a guy's lap she didn't know, and she shook her butt. She twerked in Peyton's face. But
I wouldn't call that twerking. She just kind of shook her butt.
Put it up in her.
That's why I said that. That was a very sad attempt at a lap dance. It was.
So
yeah.
the
Robbie had better stripper moves than Liv in this episode for sure. And like I said, it's not that I necessarily wanted to see Rose McIver strutting around in her bra and panties, but hey, I didn't deny it either. But I'm just saying I went into I went into this episode with higher expectations because of the adult novel episode that we just came off of. So putting it that way, that's all I mean by that.
I was definitely expecting more, and we didn't.
And even if it wasn't from her, they could have filled that in with other people in the strip bar. They had a little of it going on, the strip club, but wasn't really too much of it.
It's more of the attitude. Again, it was a lot of the attitude flying around.
Yeah, it was more attitude than it was the actual.
That's exactly what it was.
Entertainment part.
Right.
So apparently the one chick picked up money with her butt cheeks.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Of course, we didn't get to see that.
No.
But for me, one of the big things this episode was we got confirmation on Rita.
We did.
Yes, we did.
Or what's
about
her other
2
name?
seconds.
Greta,
yeah.
Greta, Rita, whatever. Confirmed zombie. She is 100% zombie. She had the white streak. She was broke into Liv's house. Well, not broke in, but used her key to get into Liv's house to look for zombie brains, which she found hidden very nicely in the freezer. But immediately after, she was kidnapped. Like, what?
Oh, that was her dad's doing.
You think so?
Yeah, that was 100% her dad's doing. Yep.
Totally. And he's not going to bring Major into it knowing what he knows about Major now.
Yeah.
So, he knows
now that I think of it, wasn't that the guy that came in last episode? Was it last episode?
The kidnapper?
Yeah, he came in and like talked to Vaughn du Clark. Came in and like whispered something in his ear and like walked out, and like Liv saw the gun in his vest. Wasn't it that guy?
He's kind of like he's like security for Vaughn. I
think so. Was it the same guy? I think it was.
Same guy. It was the same guy.
Okay.
He's not security, obviously, but he's a big man with a gun beside Vaughn.
He's a big man with a gun.
I think that's the very definition of security.
I guess.
So.
I mean, I'm putting him more into like Drake's position, where he was doing more than just standing beside him and protecting boss kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
except he's not undercover.
Like we mentioned, though, the whole episode kind of revolved around this stripper murder, and we get Peyton gets the phone call like very early in the episode, and that made for like the best scene of the entire episode when Major's sitting there and he goes, "Booty call."
Yeah.
And
Robbie's all like,
that glare.
The glare Robbie gave him, he's like, "Family emergency." And then there's like this awkward silence, and all of a sudden he goes, "Butt dial." Really? Really?
I'm gonna have to say I had to rewind that part 3 times to hear butt dial because I was laughing so hard over family emergency.
Like it was just the way he said it. I don't even like I know I mentioned it maybe it was the podcast before last podcast or whatever, but I mentioned that the actors that play Major and Robbie, they ad-lib a lot of their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling that started off as ad-lib.
Probably.
It definitely seemed like an ad-lib.
Yeah.
And if it was an ad-lib, I guarantee you the look that Robbie shot Major was ad-lib too. Like...
Mm-hmm.
That's why he rolled with the probably the next 2 lines were ad-lib too. He's like,
So good.
It's amazing.
I follow almost all of the actors on Instagram now, and it's just great to see all the stuff that they throw on there, and all their personalities are coming out. These people are goofy all the time, offset, on set. So I could just imagine how much they do not get done on set when they're recording.
I feel so bad for the producers.
I'm sure they yell at them all the time. Hey.
Yeah.
I think the only show that it would be worse being a production crew member of would be Supernatural.
Supernatural, yeah.
Because we know that they mess around all the time.
Jensen Jackals. Jensen Ackles. Jensen, Jared, and Misha alone are enough, but then you throw Mark Shepard in the mix and
Mark Pellegrino.
Yeah.
Mark Pellegrino, Ray Sprite, the guy who plays Gabriel, like you throw him in there, it's just like, oh my god, nothing is ever gonna get done on that show.
Well, they go out of their way to fuck with each other, so
yeah. You know
and
how
Robbie seems like the same, kind of person.
Like prank wars. I can see that happening with that crew.
This makes me want a Supernatural and iZombie crossover now.
Oh my god. It'd be so much fun.
It'd be incredible. They need to start doing that. They really do.
Just random crossovers.
Yeah.
Like, it's obviously going to be a complete fluff episode, but just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
They don't even need to have it in the season lineup. They can do a webisode or a little tiny web series or something.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
Getting back to this, like, one of the crazy side effects that we found from Robbie's serum that he made is Blaine completely lost his memory. And now that's something you cannot track in rats. You know, like...
No.
You know, so that's something you're only going to find out when you get to the human testing phases.
And it doesn't even seem like he lost his memory even far before he was dealing with Utopium in the like way before. So it's like he's lost at least 5 years. That's what to me it feels like. He's just a complete blank at this moment.
I think he's more than that, but I don't. Yeah.
Because he knew who Scotty was, but he didn't know who Donnie was because he called Donnie Scotty.
Yep.
Yeah.
He doesn't know anything but Boss. When Liv and Peyton were talking to him about Drake and who else were they they brought up a bunch of names and he's just standing there like, like he was just nodding because he had
you didn't know Robbie? Like, no? I thought you were bringing me to a real doctor, not some mortician.
Yep.
You know, ugh.
It's really weird. I don't know how to feel about that. Because I love Blaine.
Liv totally thought he was faking.
Oh yeah, he did. She did. I mean, sometimes you'd never know with Liv because all the brain she eats.
I don't think that's how that works.
Maybe.
And he's human again. So they did establish that he's human again.
Yes.
With no memories.
What do you mean, human? What else would I be?
Yeah, I know, he's all like...
Yeah, that's a weird turn of events. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Robbie knows that he's going to have to tweak his serum now. But, I mean, it might be a permanent cure with the side effect of losing who knows how long of your memories and stuff.
Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. And then we see Donnie be like, he steps up, he's like, yeah, well, our fearless leader is kind of losing his mind, so he can't help us right now. So Donnie has Big and Silent over there, like, scratch his arm.
Mm-hmm.
So Donnie's a zombie now, too. It's like everybody on the show is slowly becoming zombies.
I call him Patches.
Patches? Sounds like a dog's name.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's pretty much a slave.
Wow. But...
It's sad. He does what he's told. He's a trained dog.
He's yeah, you know, like, he's kind of cute in a way, not what I meant. Like he's just the way he's just all.
Yeah, his disposition, it seems very loyal and, man's best friend. Like it just.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Kind of sad in a way.
It is.
But not as sad as when Liv went to visit Drake's mom.
Oh, I know.
That was really sad. Mother's like, he calls me 3 times a day and I haven't heard from him in 4 days.
Yes, she's like, I know he's dead. So
Mr. Boss killed him.
Do we think he's... we know Major took him, so
yeah.
He's in a freezer somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Why hasn't Liv followed up on that phone tracing yet?
I don't know, like... and
maybe she will now.
We've seen they can de-thaw them. Like, we saw Blaine's father.
And we also saw that... I totally lost my train of thought all of a sudden. Crap. I don't know where I was going. Jump on, move on. I don't know what happened.
Sad.
You'll get it back.
Drake's mom.
Drake's mom, Major.
Mr.
Boss. Minor.
Minor.
Oh.
But did we know? Well, now we knew that Drake was we're doing stuff for like cops and stuff. But did we know that he was actually he's technically an undercover cop?
We found that out, I think, last episode.
Okay, so I guess I lost the part where they actually like said that he was undercover cop. I thought
we actually found out he was undercover when he got taken in.
Yeah.
And they're like, you have to stop seeing Liv, and he was like, fuck you.
Yeah. Okay, so that was
That's
2
when
episodes
we found
ago.
out.
Okay, I thought he was an informant.
Liv found out this episode.
This episode, yeah, I know. But I was trying to. I guess in my brain I thought he was an informant, not that he was actually an undercover cop. I guess I lost somewhere in the thing there.
I think I see where you get that impression, but I think they mentioned his badge at one point too. So.
Okay, I must have either slipped my mind or I missed it.
Yeah.
Too busy looking at him in his nice, tight-fitting shirts and. Right?
Maybe. No, I'm still all about Major.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm about.
Well, Drake's okay to look
Major's
at, right?
Major's a filthy, rotten liar.
We have not seen him shirtless in quite some time.
I know.
Major's a liar, though. Like, how can you support Major after keeping secrets from Robbie, his best friend?
And what was his reasonings? He's trying to protect all of them from freaking energy drink monster douchebaggery.
He can't just tell them.
He tried, but Robbie freaking sedated him.
Before. He's had all the time in the fucking world to tell him.
Well, I mean...
that also has to do with the investigation with the FBI. With Babineau and, what's-her-face? I don't even care. I mean, he kind of wants to protect them from the zombie and Vaughn aspect, and also from the investigation aspect. He doesn't want them to get involved. If they know, then they're an accomplice.
Major. You're just fucking everything up, Major.
Well, now things
Blaine knows.
Really. Yeah, well, that's Blaine. He's all in for it. He's gonna
if he can tell Blaine,
off of this.
If he can tell Blaine, he can tell Liv. That's the way I look at it.
The thing is, Blaine's gonna keep it. Like, he's already in shit, basically. He's in the investigation. They're kind of tied already. They're connected. Blaine hates him. But they're working together for a common goal.
Yeah, that's a whole other thing. It's the whole zombies, whatever, and obviously found out his dad was taken, whatever, and all that crap. Mm-hmm. So that's a whole other, thing. Him telling Liv is a bigger deal because Liv's gonna judge him.
Not only that,
Liv's gonna try to get him out of it.
But I'm just mad because Major's such a hypocrite after, like, he basically yelled at Liv for keeping the zombie thing a secret from him the whole first season. And they got in a big fight over that.
It's not just the zombie secret, though. There's a lot of things tied to what he's doing.
He's trying to protect her, and then
it's a way bigger ball game.
It's this thing. Like I said, she's gonna find out he's been trying to protect her. She's gonna try to protect him. There's gonna be this big, huge blowout shit, and we know douchebaggery has no Max Rager idiot asshole. I don't know what the fuck you want to call him. Vaughn douchebag. Anyway, what is? I didn't like him anyway. He just gets like worse all the time. And then we find out his daughter, he kind of just was like, obviously I give more shit about my fucking self than I care about anybody else. Bye-bye, zombie food. Goodbye. Yeah. So, fuck that douchebag.
Right, but it's not so much him. But at the same point, I'm just equally as mad at Robbie.
Because of the way he just jumped to conclusions?
Like, he didn't even give,
Robbie wasn't... there was no reason for Robbie to break into Major's safe. He was suspicious, that's all.
He was suspicious.
That's no reason to... That's like something that you do to, like, a boyfriend or girlfriend that you think is cheating on you or something. Like, that's not something that best friends do to each other.
Well, he started to question the whole minor thing.
Yeah.
That was where it all starts from. So, and then it didn't help that Major got all weird when he started talking about the safe thing. He's all like...
I don't.
So.
I don't think it's right at all. Like, I don't even think it's right when you start snooping through people's phones and shit like that, you know, like.
Well, no, you're right. It's not. I mean, the basis of it, no, it's not right. And the thing is, what it surprised me is that Robbie really didn't give Major the chance to, like, explain himself. He was just all, like, automatically was like, and
here's a sedative in the back of your neck.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, which is a good thing because Major was zombieing out again.
Yeah. I just about shit myself.
I know. When his eyes turned all red and shit, I was like, oh God. Oh God.
Oh my God.
See, but now think of this. Think of this. He's a zombie, right? It's only a matter of time before, like, it starts failing on him, and he's gonna have to take this cure. And you know what's involved in the cure? Memory loss. Now what happens to all the people in the freezer?
I'm pretty sure he'll come clean. If not, Robbie will have tweaked the serum a bit, and he won't lose his memories. He will maybe a little bit, but he'll retain them. Like, they'll come back.
Maybe.
Maybe that's all Blaine needs is a little bit of time. Maybe they'll come back.
It's possible.
Maybe just put a yeah, I mean, yeah. Maybe there's just some blockers in there, because that happens to people all the time. They have a couple, like, hormones or chemicals in their brain. It blocks their whatever, and they forget things, and then they remember them later on.
I love that they immediately attribute it to a brain. Did he eat an Alzheimer's patient's brain? You know?
That would have been interesting.
So, yeah. But, I mean, the only other minor thing that happened, I'm not talking about minor, is Peyton moved back in with Liv. So,
yeah, and
looks like we'll be seeing a little bit more of her.
Since Peyton knows about the whole zombie thing, Liv doesn't have to hide her hot sauce in her zombie brains.
Yep.
Oh, but, like, that was another we didn't talk about. Like, Peyton was, like, on her, like, hey, you should, eat this brain. Oh. Eat this brain so that you can fucking help me.
Yeah.
And I'm like...
And that's why I'm still saying Peyton is the worst friend ever. Because she just doesn't understand. Ever.
Peyton's not as bad of a friend as Major and Robbie. They're really terrible friends.
Well, they were kind of forced to be friends.
Fine. Well, yeah.
No, I mean, Major's running around lying to everybody, and Robbie's running around snooping into everything. Like, they're worse friends than Peyton are. Peyton's just a little pushy. That's forgivable.
Yeah, no. She's being a little pushy. But...
She's pushy this episode. There was an episode where she just didn't appreciate Liv, and where, she,
no, I
doesn't
get that,
trust
but
Liv.
That's stuff that can be changed. Like, you can't change somebody who is a snooper. They're just always going to be snoopy, and you can't change someone who lies to you. They're always going to fucking lie.
Once they do it once.
When Liv has done her fair share of lying.
Peyton being pushy.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Peyton being pushy, that's something that she can come to terms with and be like, okay, I understand how this works now. I have no reason to force you into, like, hurry up with this anymore. Like, once she knows how it works, she didn't know how it worked before.
It's, in the end, it's something small that can be, getting over and anything. And anything that's happened between Liv and Peyton, obviously, even though Peyton, finding out she's a zombie and disappearing for a little while, it was understandable. It's something that happens. Friends do that. It's like, all of a sudden, I'm like, okay, well, and when they started talking again, it was like nothing had happened. She came back and went, I'm sorry, I needed some space, but let's talk about this whole zombie thing. Talk to me. How does this work? So, again, it's Peyton trying to slowly understand. So, yeah, so Dom's right. It's going to be something that's going to be easily gotten over. I'm like, okay, right now you're being a pain in the ass. Let's cut your shit out.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just so many little things with Peyton that ends up being a big thing. That's how it works with me.
I think it's Peyton's personality.
And it's just, because of everything that's happening with, like, they're being murdered and, Robbie's not giving Major a chance to explain. Major's trying to protect everybody. It's not that they're being bad friends. They're just not giving it time to, allow to be pushed out, like, for everybody to come clean.
Yeah.
There's just no time, and they're overreacting.
Right. Yeah. Do you guys have anything else for this episode?
No. Not me.
No, I mean, other than obviously, I'm thinking about now that they're starting to understand. We're hoping that Major's gonna come clean, but now it's all of these people that he's put away, and all of this stuff is gonna happen. And what the fuck was that weird noise? Sorry, it's a weird noise pop on my computer. And then, how is Liv going to react when she finds out that Major took Drake and put Drake in the freezer?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends on how Major tells her, how she finds out, and if she allows for the truth to come out. If she says that, say Major says, okay, he was on Vaughn's list, I didn't want to kill him because I knew about your relationship with him, and he was connected to Boss, and I put him in a freezer to keep him safe, to keep you safe, to keep this person safe. If he comes clean like that, yes, she's still going to be aggravated and she's going to be pissed off, but
Major doesn't know about Drake. Doesn't know about the relationship.
He might soon. Because we saw how she was when she was looking at the photo album with his mom, and
yeah,
she found out he was a cop, and she found out he was undercover. She's connecting the
dots.
Once
she finds out when Major is the killer or whatever, and I think what's going to happen is Major's going to have to confess the whole thing just before he takes the serum, and they're not going to have time to forgive him and get information because his memory's going to be wiped, and then they're just going to deal with clean slate Major and just be like, what, how do you handle that? I think it's going to be interesting.
Do you think he's going to lose as much memories as Blaine? Yeah. Is Liv going to be completely wiped out of his brain, like they didn't even meet?
Could be, or it could go back to before he took
zombie.
Took the zombie, and maybe before Liv was a zombie. Maybe he thinks they're still together.
So that'll be heartbreaking again.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's find out. Next week, the episode is called "Reflections of the Way Liv Used to Be." So. The title kind of seems...
There you go. Answers our question.
Yeah.
Liv and Detective Babin are investigating the murder of Bailey Barker, a Type A, ambitious, hyper-competitive, and driven student near the top of her class. After consuming Bailey's brain, we see Liv becoming very much like the girl she was before becoming a zombie. Meanwhile, things seem to go from bad to worse for Major, and Blaine reaches out for Robbie for help. So the title's more Liv's brain, acting like her, but I think combining that with Major, it's gonna be extra fuel on the fire. Mm-hmm. So, should be interesting. I'm really looking forward to that, and we don't have much left. I think 3 weeks. So we have next week is episode 17, and then 2 weeks. Next week is episode 17, and then the week following that is episode 18 and 19. So
yeah, it's a double episode.
Double episode finale.
Yep.
So.
Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm. So Kim B, where can the people find you?
On the Twitters at HUFFITY PUFFITY. Still one in my pillow.
Nikki, where can the people find you?
They can find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyVenom24.
Excellent. You can find me down below at Phenomenon, PHENOMEDOM. You can also find us all and more on Facebook, Gmail, G+, Twitter, MySpace, and right here on YouTube at /ASOTVpodcast for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows, movies, and games. Mm-hmm. Until next time. See you guys later.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
I think B is actually a zombie.
What?
Yeah. She looks like one right now.
No.
I'm a CB.